Okay. This morning, I fixed a few bugs. Turns out if you type the wrong number in for the amount of beats you want for that pattern thing, it would like overwrite memory. So then I added the whale probe from Star Trek 4 after the boss. And also on the next level, I have a little shuttle that go to pick up Spock in the water. Let me just show that. Where's Visual Studio here? It's the one bad thing about having a dark theme and everything. It's like you can't tell one window from the next sometimes. Windows should have like a different color for like I don't know, something differentiate the title bar or something. Whoops. I was like, yesterday, I was like trying to fix the maps late at night. Every so often, the side panels just turn to garbage, and I'm like, what the hell? It only seemed to happen when I did this. I entered value in here. Like, so if you typed the wrong number, every time you typed a keystroke, it would use that number, even if it was past the you can only do 32. So if you typed in actually 65, boom. All right. At level 7. I'm not going to let it go all the way through, but you can see way up there. It's gone. Oh, fuck. Maybe I didn't save it. I think I loaded that. Oop. Now I gotta test it, so I'm gonna go through the whole damn level. Really should put a fast forward to this. Theoretically, I can make that blue glow in that ship. Then I have to put empty frames for the legacy ship.
Yippee!
There he is.
Alright, better turn off the
Can everybody,
screen.
yeah, everybody can hear you, Andrew. So this is Andrew working on Below the Stone game. Hope you want to
Hello.
say anything about that.
All good. People know me. I'm more famous than you, so it's
Oh,
alright. Don't worry.
Sorry. I just keep my distance in the shadows.
What kind of car did you say Carmack had? Or whatever?
Ferra-
Give up my Ferrari, guys.
Yep. I'm just waiting for the end to see if that Easter egg shows up. I love this song. So now that I thought of it, I gotta make that glow. Here it comes. Here it comes. Time to take this bad boy down. I don't want to kill the boss because then you want to see it. Just wait.
I can't find Unity Hub icon. Right there. Oh, there it is.
Anytime now. Here it comes.
Anytime, yeah.
The whale probe from Star Trek 4, sort of. It's not it exactly. For the ball, I used the soccer ball and drew over it. And we'll get some copyright thing. Oh shit! I never put the. Oh, if anybody's talking in the chat, I forgot to open a chat. Stupid, no good. Oh, nobody's there. Oh well.
I told you.
I feel bad. I don't know, I was feeling pretty good about myself up until now.
Yeah, well, I was trying to tell you before, dude. You know.
All right, whatever. That level is done. Oh, God! I could probably make that ship glow in like 15 minutes. I think I'm gonna do that.
There's a lot of ways you can make it glow. Be red hot.
And there's a little space shuttle I made this morning for other level. All right, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. So I can't have separate settings for the legacy mode and the new mode. So if something in the new mode has 4 frames of animation, I'll have to like just duplicate the exact same 4 frames. You know what I mean? The legacy mode, even though it won't look animated, it'll be animated. Where did I save that shit? Oh yeah, for everything new ships. Oh gosh. All right, animation. Frame. Insert copy. How many frames? Should I make a blink on and off or a glow? 4 frames is good enough. Frame 2. Well. You ever use ProMotion, Andrew?
No.
It's a pretty cool pixel art program.
Oh yeah. For some reason,
I tried to show it to Mike, but I mean, it's for what everybody's used to because this works exactly like Deluxe Paint did back in the 90s. So it's like I already know the keys and everything
right.
for the most part.
You've mentioned promotion before, but I kind of forgot about it. And like when you said promotion, the first thing that came to mind was like some like just Adobe software. Like I thought it was Adobe software.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a bad name because when you Google it, all these things from marketing come up instead of the product.
Yeah, they couldn't foresee that back then.
Well, this was made later. I mean, for Windows.
Wait, when was it made?
Promotion? I don't know. You have to look it up. But I mean, it was made to mimic Deluxe Paint originally.
Right. I'm seeing pictures of it. I mean, is it free or is it like?
No, well, you can use it for free, but you get a lot. I paid for it because you get a lot more features.
Is it just a one-time purchase?
Yeah, one time.
Might be worth it.
But for pixel art, you can do animation. Like I don't know if you're looking at the stream, but like I get 4 frames of animation here, so I can actually see what it looks like animated.
Let me. I mean, I know there's also.
Brightness. Here we go.
Bring up your stream here again and mute it so that.
Where the hell? Oh, here it is. 10%. That's good. 4.
Oh, I see at the bottom. Yeah, you have like
1
frames, I guess.
2, 2. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, usually there's people like at least 4 people. What is it? We're still in the holiday kind of season here,
Everyone's still.
We're talking to people in the future, so I'm gonna be watching this like later tomorrow.
Hi guys.
Hi, we're in the past here. It's pretty cool. How's it in the future, man?
Yeah, see, this is where you have to come in and have to make some sort of apt, like, Back to the Future reference or something that I'm not going to be able to do.
1.21 gigawatts.
Well, that doesn't work. It has to be
I know. I was trying to pick a quote that had nothing to do with what we're talking about.
like when Marty's in the future and he's at that hotel that Biff owns or some shit like that.
Oh, the Back to the Future 2, I only saw it like twice, and that was like years ago. I don't think I've ever watched it after the 80s.
Oh, I do. You know what? I think I do know another quote from that movie. Something like, "Your kids will like this one," or something like that. You know what I mean?
No, it sounds familiar.
It was when Marty was playing whatchamacallit. He was playing Chuck Berry.
Oh yeah, what was it quote again? I'm doing 2 things at once here, so it's hard to focus.
Well, he was playing Johnny Be Good.
Yeah.
Like his what's crazy is it didn't occur to me, and then I watched that one. It was a video made by Neil deGrasse Tyson. It was his Star Talk YouTube channel, and they were talking about.
Yeah, I listen to it all the time.
Yeah. Say what?
I listen to Star Talk all the time.
Yeah. So, in one of the videos, they basically were like talking about how in that scene, what was happening was because Marty was from the future, or I shouldn't call it was the future of the past, right? He went to the past. But
what did I call it?
In Marty's time, like the song existed, but he went to a time years before that song was created. That Johnny.
Oh yeah, I get it.
And so he played it, and that gave the band the idea of the song.
Or he called his brother or whatever. I think I found that new song you're looking for or whatever.
He said, "Hey, Jared, check this out" or something.
Yeah, I gotta. I actually have that movie. I in 4K. I was meaning to watch it. I haven't.
And I don't think they mentioned this in the Star Talk video, but like I think this was somewhere else where like Marty said, I think before he started playing that like something like you guys aren't gonna get it, but your kids will love it or some shit like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when he started going off on the guitar, yeah.
It's like and that line is like a meme.
I'm going to call this something different.
Here it is. Yes. Oh, it's when he finishes the song because he says,
He always says going off on a guitar solo. It's like, yeah, but your kids will love it or something.
yeah, he says, "Guess you guys aren't ready for that yet, but your kids are gonna love it."
New ships. I'll just call this
Man, everyone
what
really is.
space. Start index 0. Gotta be PCX. Boom. I gotta change the script file. What's the old one called? God, it's so hard to keep track of things. B-ship, was it? B-ship 3? B-ship 3. Okay, so B-ship 3. Here it is. I forgot what I fucking called it. Oh, it's right there. Watt space. I don't want to use a lot of letters in the names because I think in the old, sprite grabbing program from the 90s, I think there was a limit to how many, like back, all old DOS file names had to be like 8 characters and like 3 for the extension. So I'm afraid if I make it longer than that, it might cause a memory overwrite in the linker.
Times are over.
Watt space. 0 watt space. One, two.
Oh, this is for configuring all your images.
Yeah, for each frame, I just gotta. Before it just had 1 frame, now it's gonna have 4. Where did I put the old one? Oh, that's in the new GLBs. Okay. So I also got to change. Legacy. Here it is. B-ship 3. That's what it was, right? 3. Yeah. So just grab the same thing 3 times or 4 times. That should fix that. Yeah, it's just one person's watching.
Well, I'm watching.
Okay, there we go.
I don't know.
It is. I noticed Mondays are the worst. Today is Monday, right?
I guess it is. Yeah. I mean, like you were saying before, it could just be that everyone right now, it's like everyone's in the future, so that's why there's no one here. It's
Oh
because
yeah.
they're all in the future right now. So when you stream,
Time keeps on slipping into the future.
So when you stream if you stream on Wednesday, then you'll have like double people basically.
Builds up.
Yeah.
Eventually,
Well,
it forms a
because
black
they're
hole
in
if
the
you do it
future.
long enough. There'll be new
There
ships.
it is. He came out of the woodwork finally.
What the? Hey, Chris. Yeah, that's Andrew.
Did you get it, Scott?
What? I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm doing. What? What'd you say?
Sorry. I said he came out of the woodwork.
Oh, the woodwork. I get it.
Like yesterday, he was DMing me and then messaging on the Raptor Discord, like all at once. And I'm like, whoa! Like, I can't believe I forgot that Chris was kind of went inactive for quite a while. Like wasn't active on Discords and whatever.
Remember what I was going to grab? Oh yeah, GLB new ships and GLB legacy.
And all of a sudden,
that's why I don't do the voice chat much because I used to do the lot, while streaming. It's hard to think when I'm talking. I don't know why, but it is.
I'll try to not bother you.
No, go ahead. It's once I don't do it all often. So when I'm just doing levels, I'm not coding. So
Good.
just don't expect me to things like that to go over my head.
Chris was busy. That leads into my next joke that I was waiting for, which is I hope you're keeping your wood dry.
There you go. Just to make sure I got this. Yeah.
You've been air quote busy.
All right, now let's see. I gotta compile it. I gotta force that to compile. I wish I would run the post build stuff, even if it doesn't, it need to be compiled. Or I wonder if you could check the dates on like files in a batch file. Can you? Probably could.
What?
No, so I only copy the files if the dates have changed. That'd might be overly complicated than straight copying, but.
Well, I was just so is this kind of referencing like the issue you were having the other day with stuff?
That's what I thought I was copying that file with the batch file, but I'm not. It was just saving it in a different folder. Because like if I loaded a map from Maps DSOM, it would be. That's why that ship defs was in Maps DSOM. It wasn't ever supposed to be there.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say like if you're still having an issue where you want something to copy every time but it doesn't because of Visual Studio, I was gonna say like maybe it would just be more reasonable to have like another program that you can guarantee always runs when you run the game, and that it basically just copies things to wherever it needs to go.
Yeah. Well, basically I do that. It's just you gotta compile it. That's why I always hit like enter on a source file and then problem solved. And let's make this animated.
What?
No, I just
Oh, okay. It took me a minute.
number of frames. 6. Let's make it 4. Rewind to 4.
I wasn't used to that coffee maker.
Repeat.
I think that's what it was.
No.
But I'm also wondering if like it's just like I was basically mimicking like, okay, at home this is how I make coffee, and then like I just basically copied that method to this other coffee maker that wasn't compatible with it, and then that made it weaker. But even then, at the same time, it might have been the same, but I was just used to that, and it didn't seem weak to me. It was just normal, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not animating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have.
Yeah, it turns out, I asked the AI, I was like, did the Windows file dialog set the working directory in the 90s in, Windows programming or whatever? And it said no, that default changes. So then I'm like, oh, I just probably some flag. I got to, there's just one flag I had to pass to the file dialog. What the fuck?
Yeah, we're gonna have. You're not here, Scott.
Oh God, Forrest Gump.
You're down.
Whoa, I can't make a number that big. That's what happened.
Just toast.
Still don't see it animating.
Oh shit.
Number of frames, start, delay, rewind, start frame. Maybe scenery can't be animated. That would suck.
Code it. It's your code. It's your engine. You can do anything. You can change anything. You can do it today. This is a Union engine.
I can't make it a regular ship because you'll crash into it then. You won't be able to fly over it.
Yeah.
Whoa, it's doing something. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. It's got transparency though in it.
What? What you talking about?
All right, I gotta fix that. That's why I always make the
Alright.
transparent color purple or green or something.
I'm watching your stream. What were you talking about?
Parts of around the light turned transparent. Here,
Oh, that thing. Okay.
you look. If I make the transparent color purple now,
Cool.
see how you can see through it there. That the first frame it's solid, then it does that. That's why.
Got it.
So I gotta
You
fill
messed
it in
up.
with dark gray. Yeah, it's not doing nothing. Am I on a... Oh, that'll do it.
You're on the 5th percentile. That's what you are. Doesn't get it.
Nope.
No.
There, now that works. Let me save that. Save animations, save as single frames.
It's got that 90s pixel art look to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over it. I'm gonna go back and clean up that dirt in there one of these days.
That dirt.
The fuzz.
The fuzz.
Well, because it originally was done in Photoshop, and then you convert true color to the palette colors, it gets, you know, fuzzy.
That's the isn't that the 90s look? I don't know.
Well, I told you, I used to have a converter because I rendered the original ships with True Space. So I rendered all the ships at double the size. And I made this program that would always pick the right color. So green, you know, gray wouldn't turn to green or something. It was, and it would also, like, you know, do a really slight anti-aliasing, so you had those real crisp graphics, you know.
I know this sounds silly.
I couldn't find that program.
It didn't occur to me, but so that was actually a 3D model at one time.
Not this. This I made after a bunch of pieces from like Mid-Journey and stuff. Well, it's actually from the ship that it replaced too. It was made from the graphics of the original ship. Then some hand editing and stuff.
But it was originally at some point a 3D model in like a...
Here, let me show you the original one.
Yeah, because I'm just like, I just find it fascinating. Like, you have these sprites, right? But then it's like they originally came from like a 3D model in a program from the 90s, and it's like, oh.
I hated it. I just wanted a fast way to... I took that ship and ran it through Mid-Journey, basically.
Oh, so, that's what the original...
Yeah, I hated that ship. That was added to DemonStar later, and I didn't want to have a lot of time to spend on it, so I made that like in an hour. And I always thought it was just like this like a...
It's weird.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, it's horrible, horrible, horrible.
But was that made in a 3D modeling program?
Yeah, True Space 3D.
So it would, regardless of that, like, it would still be cool to see that as a 3D model. Like,
I got them all somewhere.
Somewhere.
But they're in True Space format, and if you, I got True Space to run like a newer version of it, even though it was discontinued years ago, and it loads up the DemonStar models, but they're semi fucked up. Like there's triangles flipped around because True Space didn't save a mesh; it saved like objects with like you know, destructive solid geometry attributes. Yeah. Like this sphere minus this sphere or something. It was not triangles.
Yeah.
I think that's what led to its demise, because once like people started making 3D games, you really couldn't use it for modeling for games unless it was rendered art.
Yeah. Still though, I mean, I imagine like what we would do is get like, because people have done this clearly, you know, just you could build like a PC, old hardware, put, I don't know if you could run like Windows XP, I don't know if that would work, and use that to like...
Yeah, I'd have to get True Space 3, I think it was, 3 or 4.
I don't know, what operating system did you use when you were with True Space originally?
Probably Windows 98 or XP or something.
I mean, to be honest with you, like, so I ran not VirtualBox, but what's the other one? In a virtual machine program, I ran like
VMware.
VMware to play games. And they worked, so my thinking is that like it might actually work if you install True Space in a virtual machine with Windows 98.
I used to have VMware, it got screwed up, so I deleted it.
Yeah, I still have it on here. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to like convince you to do anything right now. Obviously, I'm just saying.
I needed some of the models. I forget some of that art I did for like Steam and stuff. It took me forever to get that model fixed up because it loaded in the True Space and it saved it as FBX and like loaded up, I forgetting what, to fix it up, you know, and then render it and then by hand fix up the missing pieces in Photoshop, you know. That's how I got that. Yikes! What is that? Is that Windows?
No, it's Windows 90. I opened up my virtual machine that I had. Just wanted to like look around. Yeah, I had like Lego Racers, Lego Creator installed on it. That was working.
All right, here goes. Let's see if this works.
Is that the ocean planet?
Oh, it's out. It's a space level before the ocean planet.
So yeah, well, that makes sense. You see the planet and
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, that's how it's all.
That makes sense. Yeah, this new ship looks a whole lot better. I'm fairly certain that glowing effect. It would be cool if, like, right now you have it kind of like doing a saw wave loop. It would be better if it was like a triangle loop, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it was all integer math back then, so I'm not going to go back and rewrite the whole,
Or no, I'm not saying, shouldn't there be a way in the configuration files to say, like, oh, you do these frames in this pattern?
No, it's just the speed. There, I slowed it down. That's not bad.
I'm kind of confused by that. Like, I feel like there should be a way, I'm like, where you don't have to change the code.
Look what I got.
Yeah, 30 liters of fuel. That's what you got. Oh, I'm not looking at your...
Oh, look at the camera.
I missed it. You got... Yeah. I got my Game Boy.
See it?
I got my 2024 Game Boy.
No, yeah. Oh, I told you about that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
it's so cool. Except Raiden don't work. I'm missing some ROM files or something.
Scott, can you show me, like, on stream? Can you show, like, that ship? Like, it's obviously separate sprites, like separate images, but like there's that file. I don't know what you call it, but that file where you say this is one frame, this is another frame.
Of what?
Like, what is that?
What ship?
Like in the configuration files for like the animations and shit.
Yeah.
Whatever. Not this, not the image. I'm talking about like the.
This?
Yeah, there. So like, where are the frames for? Is it right there?
Well, here, like that. Here's the frames for that one that animates. Load the PCX file, and this grabs the first frame, the second frame, third frame. It stores them in a row. So all you really need, it doesn't matter what the last three are called, because it knows all those frames are stored in memory, right, one after another.
So what I'm saying is, and obviously I understand there might be some sort of quirk to this, but like what I'm saying is add more, but they're the same, so it's a triangle wave.
Oh yeah, it might. Yeah, it might. That could do more. Then I got to add more to the other one.
What do you mean?
Like I said, then I got to, for the legacy mode, I got to add as many frames to that, even though it's not animated. So it's got the same animation settings.
Okay.
So everything I add to the new ship, I got to add to the old ship, even though it's not animated. Just got to copy the frames over and over in memory. Or I'd have to build in a feature to have different settings for both, and that would turn it into a fucking mess.
So they both have. So the legacy ship and the new ship have to have the same number of frames.
Yeah. So like here, I had to grab it. Where is that?
This feels like this is one of those things that makes me feel like
B ship.
Like,
oh no, here's the new one. This is the old one. I just grabbed the same thing 3 times in a row. That's the legacy ship. The new one, he had a different PCX file for each one, but they got to be, one and one.
Yeah, this. I'm just saying this. I'm not saying this is like a primary thing, but I feel like this is a thing that I could like go in and be like, okay, I could make this work.
Well, if you change the format, you have to convert all the ship defs and stuff. I mean, it turns into a big mess. I mean, back then, I didn't know anything about JSON, or I don't even know if that existed back then, but having a set, binary data file, it's a pain in the ass. Like every time I wanted to add a new feature back then, I had a converter. Like I'd have the old structure and a new structure, and have to load and save each thing or whatever. Like with the maps, if it was the maps or the ship defs, and convert them. It was a pain in the ass. I should have, it had more of a text-based thing in Doom. I should have picked up on that.
Well, what I'm saying, I mean, I think I understand what you're saying. What I'm thinking is like, depending on which mode you're in, it's gonna look at like say, okay, like I see load PCX bships.pcx and then packed blah, blah, blah. There's 4 lines there.
This is all done
like,
before the game. This isn't done during runtime.
It's done like once, right?
Yeah, it takes the pictures, grabs them, and turns them into sprites and puts them in the GLB file.
Right. So what I'm saying, I mean, okay, I understand there's probably a quirk to this, but like the way I'm thinking about this is that you'd say, okay, let's count up how many frames there actually are, and then say, all right, there's this many frames, and then that information is just in memory, so that like, I don't know. I'm thinking like there's a way.
Well, it knows it in the ship editor. I say it's got 4 frames, but I can't have the amount of frames of the animation for legacy and enhance unless I wanted to really tear the whole format apart and add a shitload of more options, you know. Okay. It's just a brute force answer, you know, without spending another, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I thought of it, but
part of me thinks there's a way, but I'm probably, I mean, you know more about it.
It's not worth the time right now. I just want to get done with this. I want save the good ideas for a new game.
I'm not saying this would be done anytime soon. I'm just saying. But
here, I'll add a couple frames. I know what you mean. You could ramp up the thing at a different pace. Although it does look kind of retro with the 4 frames.
I mean, you could leave it. I was just originally like, oh,
Well, no, it's like one of those ideas. I was thinking myself, should I put like a shitload of frames so it glows smoothly now? But then you brought it up, and I'm like, maybe I should do it.
Well, that's not what I'm not saying to make it smoother. I'm just saying like when I was watching it and you were like running the game, like it almost felt like it would still have that 90s look because it's like it goes 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. That's how the animation goes.
Yeah, it's linear.
But instead going 1 2 3 4 3 2 1.
Yeah, I get you.
Like it would still kind of have that retro look to it if it did that, which I think would be fine. But I
could add 1 frame without even making a new animation. Watch this. Okay. Here's a slight answer.
A slight answer.
So, water space 0. I grab that again at the end. So now there's 5 frames, so it stays brighter just a little bit longer than the dim parts. But then it might not be synced. I'm gonna leave it 4. Just leave it like that. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to change it. It's fine. I like that.
Keeping
the details.
So that's done. Now, next level. Oh, there's 6 people watching now.
Yippee.
Hello, new people.
It's crazy how like it says 6, but yeah, the only people that have chatted is me and Chris.
A lot of people just turn it on like background noise.
Yeah, that's fine. I guess what I'm
hey,
saying
Drubbin.
is like, hey, I guess what I'm saying is like I assume that like like YouTube and Twitch that they only count viewers when people chat. So if you don't chat, it doesn't count. But I guess now it does. I don't know.
Well, it's like when you stream. I'll be watching TV or working, and I'll just put it on the side. You know.
I know.
I don't always actively participate, but
which is fine. I'm talking about like how does YouTube count viewers, or how Twitch counts viewers?
I think it's people watching it. You know.
I don't think it's always like that, but it would be nice if that's what it was.
All right, here, let me test this level. I think I'm done with this one.
I do stream, Chris. It's
on Twitch.
On Twitch. Not now, though, obviously. Right now, I'm like just hanging out with Scotty Boy here.
Here's the thing I added this morning, too. Spock, the whales was in there. You got the sunken Klingon bird of prey. You can barely see, but got the Georgie Gracie whale, the baby. Spock swimming there.
I mean, Chris, you should be on our...
And then the shuttle, the Star Trek shuttle comes by. There it should come by. What the hell? I did this morning. I feel like I'm going crazy.
Maybe it's there.
What the hell? The other thing wasn't in there either.
Yeah, Chris, if you're on our Discord, the Below the Stone Discord, like whenever we go
Right
live,
there.
we have a special role that we will ping, and it's so the link is in our news and announcement, just to be clear.
I think I put it right there.
Oh, okay, that makes sense, Drebin. That makes sense. Because on Twitch, there's definitely like bots or whatever. Like you'll see accounts that you don't recognize, and they're just there, and they have weird names.
Yeah, there used to be a problem where you'd be doing this and you start getting spam in there, like some link to some porn site or something.
Are you talking about YouTube?
Yeah, that they fixed something.
Yeah. Well, they've moved. They've changed. It used to be.
There it is.
Like, yeah, I see it. Yeah, there. It used to be the stream chats.
I think it's slow it down one.
Are just in the regular YouTube comments, and they're just but they're also like really low effort. Like this person's video is crap. Check out my channel or some shit like that. It's like, dude, you think we're gonna fall for that shit? Like, who's falling for this?
Yeah, back then I had like Scott Bloom and Vape Zone mods because I had somebody watching out for that crap. Thinking he'd kill Spock too. Oh, he's getting electrocuted. Oh, oh, stop it, stop it. Boom, he blew up. His head's floating in there. All right, I was blowing him up, but did the shuttle fly by? I didn't see it. There it goes. I should move it over a little bit more. I don't know. I want to see something though. Okay, I saved it for sure. I know I saved it this morning. I don't know how it would disappear. All right, it's not saving any of the new ships. Look, I loaded the other level. The other Easter egg's gone too. Okay, this is scary. Oh no.
That's what I'm gonna call it. Okay, this whole time I've been trying to figure out a name for the project for Unity for this thing.
Oh, this is not good.
Not good. There we go. I didn't even tell you, Scott, like what.
What? Well, I'm trying to think of reasons why they wouldn't show up.
What the idea was. Yeah. We were talking about 20.
391. $391. Okay, I'm gonna put an if statement in there to see if it loads 391. Hope every time I put it down, it isn't adding like another one. It's getting, you know, it's like It actually is saving, but somehow the game isn't displaying it. This doesn't make sense. Saving it in the ship defs, but it's not saving it in the damn map. I don't think that's it. Son of a bitch. Wave convert wave. $5:30 already. Shit, I think I taste for coffee. W item ID. What did I say the number was? 391. Yeah, have it one day where I'm working on the level where a bug doesn't come up. There it is. You still there, Andrew? I think he's AFK.
God. Wait, were you saying something?
Well, you were AFK. I thought the mic went dead. Yeah, I thought the connection went dead.
No, but were you asking me something?
No, I just said, Andrew, are you there? It just got really quiet. I was like,
Yeah, I was. Well, I did go AFK.
double check. It's not being saved for some reason.
Which I shouldn't be doing, but
Yeah, it's 391. It's not being saved. What the fuck? Oh god, I'm sitting on my foot. My foot fell asleep. Yeah, that's good. Fuck. All right, so let's look at the code where
you sit on your feet too.
I know I shouldn't. Do you ever do that? One time I got up and I actually fell over because my leg was numb.
I was. That's what I was. Well, okay, that's not what I did, but I was basically saying just before that I was sitting on my feet.
I can't sit still for too long without like changing how I'm sitting. Wave
I think also I do
convert wave.
because my feet. I feel like my feet get cold, or for whatever reason. Maybe it's a psychological thing.
Circulation. I'm always barefoot. My feet hardly ever get cold. And when they do, I got my big bird fucking slippers.
Your big foot.
Big bird. The bird, the Muppet.
I know.
Oh yeah.
It just sound like you're in a big foot. Oh my god.
Wave save data. Every time a computer goes to sleep, it default position of everything and changes it.
is. It's like several minutes to create a new Unity project.
Dude, that's not getting incremented or something? Oh, God.
All right. So fucked. What?
This must be what gets called when you put a ship down. It doesn't make sense why you'd put it down and it doesn't get saved. Oh, wait a second. I hope it's not the same stupid directory problem, only in reverse. Watch, I'm gonna see.
So what do you mean in reverse?
Maybe it's it's saving the maps, but not in the right folder. So I took that attribute out. It'll be maps dsum. Date modified. Level 8 was modified.
Oh.
I think it is something like that. Yeah, yesterday at 9:10 a.m. So it is the same problem. Fuck.
So fixing one issue caused.
Yeah.
One place?
Yep.
The fuck. Well,
I bet if I do save as, it'll work fine for now. It's the save without bringing up the dialogue that's the problem. Yeah, see, here it is, right here. It was saved in the root folder, not in the maps folder. That's the problem.
right.
All right, for now, I'm not going to fix that while I'm streaming. Let's go. Woo! I was like, is there a bug in the actual map code that's like 26 years old today or 27 years old as of today? Actually, older than that. Actually, DemonStar came out today for the first version. Yeah, 1997.
And you're not making a hoot over it either.
I probably tweeted about it, posted on Facebook.
Well, I guess what I mean. In that, I'm saying, I guess I'm saying like in the stream, just says still trying to finish update. That's all it says.
I'm saying the same thing because I thought I was going to get all the levels done in one stream, and it's been like a week now. Been like every time you get in a level, there's, oh my god, there's a bug, and then it gets derailed or something, you know, like this.
Like this.
Okay, I lost my train of thought. What am I doing? Oh, I can load. Yeah, I just got to use save as. Okay.
Save it.
When there's a weird bug like that, my first thing is like the memory overwrites somewhere. It's gonna be one of those bugs that take 3 weeks to find.
Yeah.
Back in the day, there was some bug in multiplayer. My God, it would only happen like very rarely. So I made it so like I could load up 2 instances of DemonStar on my same machine, one of them running in Visual Studio, and have them play each other automatically while I was sleeping. Then if it crashed or whatever, I got the, break in the debugger. But right around here, I think it was. Okay, there's Spock. Swimming away.
I like the way you say that. There's Spock.
You nukes. Man, he's a strong motherfucker. Oh, couldn't kill him that time. There's a shuttle. Alright, now I'll do file, save as.
Oh my God. That effect. Holy shit.
There, now I know it's saved. Load up 7. I put it right where I did last time. All right, let me make sure.
I need to tell you this. I don't want to distract you, but I need to
No,
tell you.
it's got to let it play for 4 minutes now, so go ahead.
So, yesterday when I was telling you about like the conversation was like 2048 that game, right? But I didn't say like I was saying to you like I can't believe that this game is like I forget what I said, right? But what I didn't tell you is that the reason why I was annoyed with it was that it's a very simple game, but like as I was playing it, like after a couple of minutes, there were moments where it was starting to like there was like lag. Like I would swipe because it's basically a game where you just swipe in 4 directions. So you swipe and it wouldn't respond, and I'd sit there and wait for like a couple seconds, nothing would happen. I'd swipe again, it wouldn't work, and then eventually it got to a point where I would swipe, and it seemed like it was either lagging or glitching out, and I'm like, what the fuck? And what's crazy is like my phone was starting to get warm, like it was getting
Yeah, this little game.
and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, how do you fuck this up? How do you screw this up? You know? And I was thinking it's either they something really got messed up and they're just idiots, or they're not idiots and they thought, hey, this game is so simple, it takes up so little CPU. We could like add in some extra stuff that nobody knows about that does something that makes money.
Maybe, or it's like some HTML game like being emulated or something.
That could be it too. I don't know how. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is like the official 2048 game. I'm pretty sure it's made in Unity.
Okay.
I think because I thought I remember seeing something somewhere that kind of hinted at that, but I forget. But like, what I was thinking is like I mean they do play ads as well, like little banner ads, stuff like that. But that shouldn't really like me watching a YouTube video on my phone doesn't really warm it up as much. It doesn't like this thing consumes battery when I play that game. It consumes battery way more.
It's got to be doing something.
Yeah.
Well, it's like people used to pirate DemonStar, actually sell it on the Google Play App Store, but it ran like shit because it was actually like an emulator emulating the DOS thing wrapped around it.
Right. Yeah. What I was thinking was that like maybe it could be anything. This is just one example, but like maybe they have a very simple Bitcoin miner running and it consumes the rest of the CPU while you're playing the game.
Yeah. I always think about that, like make a game and then have like a Bitcoin miner in it.
But the thing is that wouldn't be very ethical because you're using other people's energy battery to like make money.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
That would be not good because people.
I know.
It's like.
Here we go.
Like, what else would make like make it do that unless it's like it's just so unoptimized, or like you said, it's running in it's like emulated or some shit. There's like some overhead.
Not that I have a handheld smoke machine or anything.
What?
Look at the stream. It's actually remote controlled. Usually I put it behind the guy.
Yeah, you just wave it around.
I was looking up today. I was trying to see if I could find like an animated torso so I could make that guy like his head like turn left and right slightly, just automatically. There it is.
Yeah.
making sure that the Easter egg shows up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm watching your stream like on a bit of a delay, I guess. It's the giant futuristic vape rod.
It's the whale thing from I'll bring it up for people that don't know.
No, that's a giant sci-fi vape stick. That's what that is. Clearly, I mean, look at it. Maybe a CPU-bound loop.
There it is.
Do you guys believe me now? There it is. Whale probe. Yeah, that's clearly a vape stick.
Yeah, there's no such vape things in the year that was made though.
It was a cigar.
No, but I couldn't. Well, there was no pictures of it from like bottom up or anything, so I just found a picture of a pipe and a fucking soccer ball and made it from that.
Time traveling bong. That's what it is. We got it. Cracked the case. In a second here, I'm gonna go AFK, but I'll be back in a bit.
All right.
Just saying.
What time is it? 5:53. I'll go to 7, I guess.
7 your time.
Well, like an hour. So. All right, I'm done with those levels. Let's go to the next level.
Some code that is running at each loop iteration instead of each logic tick. Yeah.
Gotta remember, I want to change that guy's face to my cyber guy here. And when it's loading. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, I'm done with 8, so we're going to 9. This one might be done.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Paolo.
Wait. Tone it down just a little bit.
Tone it down.
No, the colors. Best. There we go.
Yeah, right now that kind of gave me the idea to like work on a simple game because I'm like, this is kind of like I don't want to do anything like below the stone stuff. I want to do something simple. And Scott kind of gave me the idea, or he got me thinking. And so there was a game idea similar to 2048 that I wanted to make, but not exactly the same, obviously. Because I'm like thinking, oh, if it's different enough that like I could put it on Steam and not get in trouble or whatever because it's different enough, then it might be worth it. Interesting.
I say this one's done. I did this one already. Okay, 10.
And it wouldn't be as, and the performance wouldn't be as crappy as the mobile app. It's like it's just moving shit around, animating blocks. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go AFK, but I'll be back, right, Scott?
All right, dude.
See you in a bit.
Yeah, I think that pattern on the sidebar has got to change. It's pretty lame. Maybe if I just did a different numbers. Look, every 8, it moves 32. Still have to change the picture though. Right, that works, but I got to change the picture. What level was this? I forgot. 10? Yeah. Dude. What the fuck is Photoshop? Hold on a second. I can't remember what I was doing. I'm really tired today. It's going to load a graphic for something. I totally lost my train of thought. It wasn't the pipe thing. No. Oh, the side panel thing. I gotta stop. What happens lately? I've been sleeping better. I'll wake up at like 5 in the morning. For some reason, I'll hear a noise or something. Instead of going back to sleep, I'll start working, thinking, "Oh, I'll take a nap later." But then I don't take a nap. Like, dude, just go back to sleep. Get your 8 hours in. Um, folder is that in? Oh, it's in GLB new. Oh, the PSDs aren't. Hold on, I'm doing a search here. Hold on. In artwork. Isn't it? I should have saved that PSD file. Fuck. This one. So I can make all those little chambers match the 32 by 32. Could work. Why take a screenshot? I'm so used to taking screenshots. It's like copy, paste. 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 Chop that guy out. I thought I copied that. Yep. A little weird guy, spooky little guy there. This is like the image on the that shows on the side panels that kind of moves with the music. Actually, let me group these by. Yeah. I'm gonna do this. All in order. Fuck it. I'm gonna do these. Get some. Copy, paste. I gotta run it again. What are the colors at that level? Orange and red? Or was it all orange? Yeah. So it's tan, orange, yellow. The ships are kind of like crimson. Yeah, I think those two colors will work. That one is gray. And then I'll make that one red. Hmm. Take one of these guys. I know it looks kind of stupid, but watch what it looks like in the DemonStar. All right, I can't think again. Folder. Oh, Joby no. Save over that. We gotta run the linker. You know, new stuff. All right, watch this. It won't look right off the bat. I have to change a few settings, but so I want it to move smooth. Oh, 0.2 minus 0.2. I'm gonna move. I can move every 8 beats. 32 on the horizontal. What sense if I turn up the music? It don't look as cool as I thought. At full bright. 255, yep. That changes like color on the beat. I'm gonna make it a little brighter or something. Should switch that, and all these. I'll get rid of these guys. Um, Actually, got to move them over because only 120 pixels. Oh no, it's 24. So you never see the last. It's 32, whatever, 32, 24, 6, 8 pixels. Guys be more centered if they were. Are we still there? Where is it? In the center again. I can see it there. Get the eraser. This guy doesn't have his hands up. A better way of doing this. Well, actually, got these guys all positioned. Darken. Oh, this picture, no music. Those guys look straight. I don't know. Oh, no, 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 no. That's probably why that one looks...
I'm back.
I'm back.
I want to play a game.
Inspector Gadget, I'll be back. Oh, well, green ain't gonna work. Ah, shit. Maybe you make this one more yellow. I don't know. I just ate dinner and I'm freaking starving. Off the other background music. Oh shit! I got to put the guys on the other side. It's flipped. That's why you don't see the little shadowy guys.
You're done with the water level.
Well, once it's brighter, I can always, you know, change. I can change this color. Yeah, I can tone it down on the fly then. Rather have it tweakable in the game than, you know.
Yeah, dude.
All right, so these little guys.
Little guys.
I think they gotta go over here.
You can go over here, little guy.
They're my friend.
They speak my language or something. I don't know.
Let me think.
Don't.
Oh, so my dad used to say, he goes, "What do you think? My name's Fink. I pursuits for free."
What?
Well, my dad used to always say that. All these sayings like all the time.
What dads do?
Or he'd say, Bill from Bunker Hill never worked and never will. You make the frame better. Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom. I want to make this right. There's a lot of things wrong with this. There's too much black space in between the cells, for one. Basically, I took a screenshot of the level and I just, you know, with the mesh on it, and I just made it from there.
I
It'd
don't
be
even know
like,
what that is.
the what?
I don't even know what that is.
What is?
Well, on your screen, you're talking whatever you're talking about.
Say it again, the question?
Whatever's on your screen right now. Whatever you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about this.
Well, I don't know what that is.
That's the pattern that shows up on the side panels
Right.
to the music. But I made it originally. I took a screenshot of like a section of, you know, that level, and then made the cells out of that, thinking to be like a little subliminal thing in there, whatever. Then I add the little shadow figures and. Hold on, be right back.
Of course. That's my responsibility to be entertaining, which is not going to happen.
All right. Basically, I'm about to start at square one here.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm not gonna do that.
Get it. So I don't fuck it up. I'm gonna duplicate that layer. Yeah, I'll take that out. Whoa, that one wasn't even positioned right.
Someone asked you a question in the chat, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I was.
I think I already know the answer too, but
Nah, it's like a 27-year-old game. It's like the way it was made. I mean, that's possible, but it's improbable, you know?
it's possible. It's just that you need to implement it.
Well, yeah, it's one thing I like about things like Unity, Unreal. Like, you know, you see like changes like right away. Oh, I fucked it up. I fucked it up bad. Well, anyways, I'm redoing it, so who cares? I want to make this thinner. Let's just.
Okay.
I think I just basically take something like this. My mouse dirty or something? It's like jumping all over, all over my mouse mat.
Yeah, what?
Crumbs all over my mouse mat.
I thought you said something else.
Crud.
It sounded like you said something else, but
No, I did say crud.
well, the other things that you could have said
Yeah, well,
are funny.
I'm just saying it's the whole engine and everything was made, 26 years ago to do something like that would be a major overhaul. It's all based around my GLB thing that I used in Galactics, then Raptor, then this.
I think if you really not that this is a priority, Scott, but if you really sat down and thought through it, like like because you're just reading stuff from that giant array, right? You're taking the GOB files, reading them in. So like, and then like,
I think I made it too thin. Well, no, I'm just saying I'm 8 months behind here.
yeah, exactly. I think
I just don't want another thing on my to-do list right now. Why is this such a pain in the ass? Zoom in here so I can actually see the pixels. No. No. Here, I can see the pixels here. I want 2 pixels. There we go. Copy this.
over.
There.
Copy over.
Roger.
Oh yeah. All right, that's what he's supposed to say. All right. That's crazy though. It blows my mind, Scott.
What?
Just thinking about that all right line. Like I met you like a couple years ago, but then like I technically heard your voice in a very very low quality form.
Oh yeah, all right.
All right. Like I can't believe it that was you.
Get these guys a little bit bigger and spookier.
And
Yeah,
not just that.
and this is not like I said, this is not Unity. This is C++ here. It's not like everything have to be really revamped.
And not only that, Scott, but like thousands of other kids my age heard your voice.
Or what?
Heard your voice. I'm going back to what
There
I was
we
saying
go.
before.
Was that the voice somebody used in a game? I think the more I think about it, I think somebody asked if they could use it, and I said yeah.
It could have been something. It could have been a completely different game. I have no idea, but like, I still have the Flash game. Like, I still have the file. So just so you know.
Yeah.
But it's just some very basic like asteroids game essentially.
That guy. I'm just gonna work with one here. Okay, I want the frame off that. Okay, so copy that. Copy, paste. I'll turn that off.
I'll show you paste. Open your
Yeah, that's shit, dude. Inner glow. Multiply. Black.
You're gonna get spackled.
Oh, brother. There we go. Got the frame. I don't know if there's enough pixels to actually do this, but
Uh-oh. Ran out of pixels.
the pixel. Really push. You're not going to see these details.
Yeah.
I do like the edges darker though. It reminds me like the CRT screens in the architect's office in the Matrix,
The architect.
or this building next to my old grandma's house. These like weird square, like ovalish cell windows. I don't know how to explain it. Used to creep me out when there was a light on the other side. I always thought that looks like fucking hell in that building. That's from like a 3-year-old's eyes,
Yeah. A lot of things in a 3-year-old's eyes look like hell. If you think about it.
I mean, certain things just like creep me out. I miss that. I mean, I guess it still does, but it's like
You go back there today and it still creeps you. Same building.
I looked it up. It's sad. I looked it up on Google Maps. You know, where you can do the virtual thing, and whoever bought the house now, it used to be 3 floors. It was like downtown Chicago. It's like one of those old houses, like in the CC in the city. It was like 3 different, like actually it was 4 floors. There was an attic. 1, 2, no, 3 floors. Yeah,
No, come on.
the attic. then the kitchen area, dining or living room, bedrooms, and then the basement, which had another like a pool table and a fish tank. This room I thought was haunted. It's funny. I really didn't believe in ghosts, but it just scared the fuck out of me. You know, I mean, it's like I kept thinking, what if I'm wrong about my ghost theory?
What if I'm wrong about my ghosts?
Yeah, that's how I used to think.
Your theory that ghosts didn't exist.
No, it's like my logical mind didn't believe in all that stuff, but then like I'd let my imagination go at me. Like I once saw this vampire movie once when I was maybe 6, and I swear to God, I thought it was going to come through to my bedroom door and kill me.
This is why
for
kids are
weeks.
supposed to watch these types of movies.
I miss having an imagination. Still got it a little bit.
Still got it. Yeah, still got it.
Gotta
The only
copy
thing
this
you got
what?
is your
4 times, 16 times.
The only thing you got is your bedpan.
Yeah. I'm Ben Gay.
And you're
Can I move all 3 at the same time? I can.
I forget what it's called, son of a bitch. Rogaine, that's the word. And your Rogaine.
Rogaine. I don't need Rogaine. I have bald.
Isn't Rogaine supposed to make your hair grow
I don't
back?
want hair. I hate my hair. It's never coming back. If I could get permanently removed, I would. I don't have to shave my head every day.
What the fuck? I think it would still be a spectacle to see you with like stubble, like a stubble head,
Ugh.
a little bit of hair. Ugh.
No.
No. Well, maybe you keep so Scott, you keep the Rogaine so that so when your friends, if you have any friends that needs it, you keep it for them. Really, it's like a bottle from it's from 2002, right?
Yeah. All right. So can I select all these things? Oh shit. Did I? Copy. Paste.
How convenient.
How can I adjust the hue? This is too confusing. This is making me nervous. I'm gonna do one at a time. Here's the frame. Make the next color. Frame.
Frame buffer. Oh, I fucked it up.
All right, so I forgot what the colors were. Orange, red,
orange,
gray.
yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean the colors got to match the level. So.
Oh, I thought you were asking for like all the colors. Like, what are the colors?
Go through every goddamn color. 16.7 million at least.
Just the primary one.
The numbers of colors that be held in a 4-byte RBGA thing.
No.
No.
I don't need that many.
It's funny when people, I remember when I was little, oh, you'll never need more than 64K RAM or 640K RAM. You'll never need more than 250 or 16 colors. You'll never need more than 256 colors. You'll never need more than 16.7 million colors. And now they got like 10-bit color and stuff because you can't see.
I think they said that. I'm just speculating here. They probably said that because it's just like they just liked the style. They just liked how.
Well, I think at the time they just couldn't see that how things were going to advance so quickly.
Yeah, or at least like in their minds, there was a certain scope of like what computers were for, like what they were being used for.
Well, yeah, a lot of people didn't see people using them for like what they're using them now. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Steve Jobs probably did, but red, and then this one will be yellow.
Do you understand how many bits 64 kilobits is?
Yeah, 64K and a Commodore 60. I think they knew that wasn't a lot back then, but people did what they, so they made Ultima 4 and run in 60, big world RPG where you could run, walk anywhere in the world in 64K around.
People got used to it.
I know coders today are wasteful. I don't want to mention any that I know, but
Well, it's because you don't have any. Oh, this is an ugly blue. Or maybe it isn't. Yeah, I was wrong.
frame. That's the guy. Oh, there's a off, off, off.
What?
Put the frames down there. This other frame. I made a mess out of this thing, didn't I?
Yes.
Gotta neaten this up. It's gonna come on. Cluster.
What are cluster cluck?
All right, I got one frame. Frames left. A whole bunch of them. Delete. Here. Well, that's what?
That's what I'm saying.
Whatever. Copy paste. Oh, almost there. I should save this.
Yeah.
Lose it. I only want. Fuck it. I'll put every one of them. You son of a bitch.
What?
No, I copied the wrong thing. Oh, wait. I want those. Ahead of myself. Bind all the frames together. Merge layers. Don't look half bad. Wait, I want to keep them grouped. You son of a...
Having an aneurysm. It's not good.
Rid of this guy. Grouped. Okay, where's this guy? All over the goddamn place. They're 37. 8.
40.
Whoa. Why'd they disappear? Oh, because I put them below that. Okay. Let's see. My friends. Darken. I could do little things.
I can do things with my friends.
Save. Okay, here we go. Let's see what this look like. Ugh. Time is it? Almost 7. Oh, at least I got another level done. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, the EXR files. Those are huge. It's a real big thing. Like your monitor can't. I always put it in 10-bit mode because like you're doing Photoshop and you sometimes like get really dark like grays and stuff. You can't see the difference between one color and the next.
Right.
Look at my laptop. I can't see. I mean, I feel bad about it. I guess I shouldn't for the price I got it for, but like I was editing stuff for DemonStar on my laptop at a coffee shop, and I'm like, fuck, I can't see the damn. So I put like an adjustment layer on it to boost the brightness,
Oh.
I couldn't see what I was erasing, you know what I mean? I wanted to erase like a really dark, the edges of the black, but I didn't want to get into the like that real dark grays, I couldn't tell the difference. Pretty cool.
Let me see what this.
See my friends waving at me.
Okay, where are they waving? I'm not fully live here. Where your friends are.
Subliminal.
It's subliminal. Can you just like where are they supposed to be?
You don't see the shadows in the little boxes on the side panels?
Oh, you were telling me about this.
Yeah, literally that picture, or this picture is what's showing up in there. It's going from moving over 32 pixels every 4 beats.
Right.
I think I know what's ruining it. Hold on. I put a pattern. Yeah, I did. Pete, turn this shit off. More tweaks I want to make.
Or tweets.
Something a bit darker. It's flipped. Let me think about this. Flip. I'm gonna go to one extreme. Let's move it really far over. See what it looks like in the game.
You can do it.
You can do it.
I don't know how he actually says it.
You can do it.
You can do it.
It's from a Waterboy, I think. That's a funny movie. I was got to watch that one. Hit Pat. Gotta move them over like a couple pixels.
So is it like hard to see because like there's like kind of like a grid, like that map on top of it? Is that what's going on?
Well, I can't hear you. Music. What's it again?
So is it just that it's hard to see because you have like a grid mask on top?
Well, yeah,
of it?
it's not a true pixel. I wasn't supposed to be subliminal. You know, it's not supposed to be verbatim.
Okay.
I know what I got to change. Everyone can't have the same guy on it. That shadow just stays there. I'm gonna steal a couple shadows from another level.
That's pretty mean.
Here we go. Look at this for the last level. I got a bunch of little creepy ass things in there. Got Gigi, the robot head. My mom's dolls, Bigfoot.
Yeah, I remember this. This was you were using these as well.
Right.
I think what's even more amusing about this is that people in the future will they'll try to unpack the GLB files and then
People already did that. Yeah.
Say what?
People have already done that. There's tools out there to do it.
No, what I mean is like to this exact version of the game where
Oh,
this
yeah.
stuff exists. I'm saying they'll unpack this version, see these files, and be like, what is this for? Where is it used in the game? What the heck? It's like these.
Oh yeah, I
random
know. I was
pictures.
thinking about that.
Like people are trying to figure it out. It's subliminal. Yes, Scott. You like to use those words, don't you?
Yeah.
It's subliminal.
I'm using so many different paint programs. My hands don't know what buttons to press to do things. I've been using Promotion a lot lately, doing the pixel art crap. Photoshop isn't quite there yet with that.
I mean, there's A spray. That's the other. I was gonna mention that before.
Yeah, I'm not going to learn another one.
It's not that. It's like it's probably the same as like Promotion. I bet you.
Well, Promotion, I got been using the keys that it uses for like since 1990.
Yeah. Age isn't a virtue. It's not.
Yeah, the red guys, it'll be like a foreshadowing of Oh, I can just copy it. They're already 32. Copy.
So you have foreshadowing.
The bottom one doesn't even show up. What's that? 32, 32, 64. 64 plus 32 is what? 96?
I think.
So it goes just a little bit to this next one. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, he says. Well, that's where you're mistaken.
Make these guys more like cloaked.
Cloaked?
Cloaked.
Is that what you said?
Cloaked.
That reminds me, actually, you could put a, you could take your one profile picture, and that could be one of them. Your hood, your like Mr. Serious profile picture.
Yeah.
Use that one.
Oh yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
I don't know if I have that anywhere.
You should have it because it's like a once in a while you got to use it, you know.
Oh.
Yes. We do know.
Now these guys. What do I do for the yellow guys to make them different? As long as it's different to the next. Okay, let's see how this looks.
Holy smokes.
Here's all of them for the different levels. Still got to do some special for level 12 or 11. It's they're not the same one. That'll be tomorrow. No, not grab graphics.
What?
Button. All right, here we go.
There it is.
If this looks good, I'm done. I'm gonna watch TV.
Here we go.
Maybe make a sandwich. I'm fucking hungry.
The only progress I made with this this mini project is like the art. I didn't even get that done. mean, it's very basic. It's so simple.
Yep. At PopCap, they used to always make games without any art, just shapes, because they figure if you can get that fun without the graphics and then add graphics, you got something.
That's true.
It's hard to do in theory because you get to get inspired sometimes too.
Yeah, so sometimes you need a little bit of art, even if it's like very bad art, to kind of like help jog your imagination and get a sense of like, yeah, this is what's going on. Imagine if you're making a card game, right? You actually do need very basic art for that, right? You know what I mean?
Wait, say it again. Let me turn the volume. I can't.
Like if you're making, like, let's say you're making a card game. Can you hear me?
Yep, I turned the music down.
So, yeah, if you're making a card game, you do need like very basic art so that you know what cards are what. Think about it. Do you agree?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I know what I was gonna do. What if that scrolled just a little faster?
Just a wee. Just a wee bit.
Oh, I think that's pretty cool. Mellow. It means chill. It's not over. What's the word I'm looking for?
It's not too mellow. What's the word?
Subtle.
Subdued. Subtle, subdued. Like you say, subliminal. It's
I think the yellow has to be a little more orangey.
Are you talking about the side panels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the last tweet. I can't comment. Can't even talk. I can't count how many times I said, this is the last thing I'm doing, and I keep doing it for like hours.
You keep doing it for months, dude.
Months.
Okay. This is the last thing. This is the last thing. This is the last thing.
I'm a perfectionist.
You're a professional perfectionist.
You can't.
All right, calm down. Calm down.
I didn't take my allergy medicine.
Gotta take more than that.
Wait, I could probably put an adjustment layer above that, right? I think that's creepier. Instead of getting like all the levels done in one day, it's like one level per day. And this is like how many times have I gone through the levels in the last 8 months too? You know, each of the new additions probably were like 3 weeks of work each.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It was worth it. I played the other DemonStar on Steam yesterday. It just like a totally different game. It looks so bad.
I guess that says something about all this hard work. Like, when was the last time, just to be clear, when was the last time you updated this game on Steam?
9 months ago.
Yeah, this is going to be a crazy update.
I know. So we're somewhere in there because I was dealing with my mom and then I had COVID and stuff. And I'm like, you know, after all this time, it's got to be perfect. Otherwise, it'll be really upsetting that people waited this long, you know?
That's true.
I think that works. I like that yellow better. Although I do think one more change. That yellow in this one matches that one too much. Make that a solid color.
It matches it too much.
The other one, I gotta move the. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about I'll move the other one up?
If you have the time in a second here, I wanted to like mention like the game idea that I'm doing here because I didn't really mention that yet. When you have the time,
Go ahead.
Or are you focusing on something right now?
Yeah. I mean, I'll hear you. I'm doing stuff in Photoshop.
I don't want to distract you too much.
Oh, go ahead, say it. I'm just.
Okay. So it's like, so it was like I was mentioning the game 2048 to you like the other day.
Yeah.
And you were saying, oh, make your own game. And I was like thinking about it, and I'm thinking about that game, and I'm thinking about like, okay, like I think I was in bed at the time, and I was thinking about it, how like it's a tile based game, and it was I mean 2048 was very popular like many years ago, and then you have like a more like there's a lot of very simple tile based games that are very popular. Like that's what I was thinking. Like Tetris is like a big example. And then that kind of made me think, okay, well, you know, if if you can make a very basic tile based game that's like that can be has the potential to be very popular, like how would it work? Like what would it like. And so I was like, what would happen if I combined 2048 with Tetris? Would that be something interesting? Like where you have blocks that fall, and then what you have to do is you have to like merge them or some shit like that. I didn't really think very deeply about it. I just thought like, oh, what would it be like to combine those two ideas together? You know,
I don't know. Try it. Do it.
that's what I'm trying to do. It.
Somebody
You can do it.
remind me to take my allergy medicine when I sign off.
Take your allergy medicine when you sign up.
I don't know how my allergies can be bothering me. I got 2 air filters running full speed here.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna check that air quality meter I got.
It's gonna say 3,000.
120 seconds before it analyzes the air.
What the fuck? 1, 2.
Oh
3,
shit! Did I
4.
compile it? Yeah, I think I did.
What? What's going on? I think I know what's going on. No, I don't.
One is.
So broken.
Okay, I got to do one more test.
One more.
I'm going to put a guideline where the center of the thing is so I can know exactly where the center of what it displays is. Some weird color. New layer. There. Let's see, let me get purple or something really.
Purpley.
Basically the center.
There we
Whoa.
go. What? I better see this. It all makes sense.
Because it flips the picture and draws from the edge and stuff. It's hard to like visualize that in my head. You know what I mean?
Same here, except it's probably even worse for me. It's like I see the moving colors, but I don't see like the patterns, and I'm like, what
And like
is
each
this?
one uses 128 pixels, and I think it's 128 pixels from the right edge of each cell. This will put it all in perspective.
Maybe it'll put it on orthographic. No.
That word always reminds me of Unity.
Orthographic.
Yeah, I don't know. I use the word I just it goes to the ortho mode.
It's just a general. It's just.
I know what it means. I used it before Unity existed. I mean, it just for some reason now it just does that. You know.
Haunts you in your dreams.
I remember writing an OpenGL program before, well, like 2007, doing ortho. Reminds me of that too.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it should remind you of. It should remind you of good times.
All right, so see the purple? It's off. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not really the center. It's like
Purple.
1, 2, 3 pixels over.
Interesting.
Let's see if I can
Are
line
the images when they're rendered, are they like stretched at all, or like?
slightly maybe because each light is rectangular and it's not square.
Yeah. I'm just trying to make sense of it, you know, like be like, oh yeah, I get it.
And basically in software, you know, in C++ is just mimicking a, you know, screen and then with blitz, you know, it makes up the light, the different, I make like a texture with like every hue and shade, and then it blitz the right one, you know, so it's like in one draw call.
Are the side panels, are they still done in software or no?
The parts that are animated are, yeah. But that's using SDL. The actual game is all software rendering. But the side panels use like SDL, like in like, you know, texture to texture GPU blitz.
Right. Okay. I'm just curious.
There's no way I'd be able to do all that in software. I'm pushing the limits already.
Yeah.
I mean, I added like 32-bit backdrops. They're animated, and I'm mimicking a lot of shader effects in software.
Right.
That was kind of fun, though. I always wanted to, like, you know, wonder, like, with all the knowledge I have about shaders, what would I be able to do with a software engine, you know?
Yeah.
And I got my dream.
If there's any place in your software rendering where you're copying large chunks of data, like you could very easily multi-thread that and get a little bit of more extra time.
Maybe. I don't want to make it complicated.
I'm not saying again. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm just saying it could be done. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying. And it would give you like a little bit more time budget for other things.
Yeah, right now, a lot of, the main thing that slows the game down is when the DemonStar thing appears. It's got like 128,000 software particles.
Oh, that. Yeah. I thought you meant the main menu when you said that.
I changed all my stuff from linked list to this big memory blocks, so it's all like on the cache.
Nice.
I could probably still speed that up a lot. I got to optimize that. I could probably do that in a couple hours. then all those particles. I don't think. I hope that I gotta check that the DemonStar one shouldn't, but like other particles are setting flags in a smaller array for the HUD display to know what's obscured or not, so it knows to highlight what objects with the HUD rectangle. Yep, it's pretty much right in the center.
Smack dab.
It can't be perfectly centered because there is no center pixel on this. Like each one, if you're looking, if you see the cursor, right there, that one area's got 4 pixels, and they don't even look the same. Like 2 smaller pixels, then 2 bigger pixels.
Right.
I don't want it to look like uniform, too uniform, like more like the grids and all the. I don't know. This looks creepier. It's subliminal, but there's actually a little glow on the edges of like the bars in there.
The what?
Probably amplify that. You see that black pattern in the side panels?
I guess.
I mean, it looks like the mesh, like in the levels or something, like a metal grating. The very subtle, like if there's like bright purple on that first pixel, it makes it like it lights it up a little bit.
Right.
I should maybe up that like 5%. It'd probably make the images a little clearer.
I thought the mesh was just supposed to mask out the colors completely.
No, it's actually part of the light sprite. So it's just one blit with the light with the grid. Each one's got the surrounding grid. It's like a 16 by 4, right? Or now it's 8 by, I forget, whatever. But that's why these show up, right? That one was off a little bit. Pretty much all centered now. Turn that guy up the guy. Not that you see that guy, but it's bugging me. It's not the same red as the other ones. Close enough. Oh, it's scrolling. You will see those. Forgot about that. You'll be. I'm losing my mind here.
No.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, see, I forgot to look at the air filter. Now it turned off. It auto turned off. Fuck. Oh, the battery might be dead. That's why. Yeah, the battery's dead.
You're fucked. You're done for.
That'd do it. Those things animated again? What the fuck? Maybe I didn't say. Oh, I probably used the. Oh shit! Fudge. Only he didn't say fudge. He said the word. Yeah, look, these things are back on. Thought I saw something funky in there. I gotta do this save as. There we go.
There it is.
Background, it glows too fast. Make that 8. There we go. That's a little more mellow.
Yeah.
Mellow yellow.
Yes, you are.
Well, only 8 more levels to go. Actually, the last 2 I think are done, so only 6 more levels really. Still gotta look to them, go through and make sure all the colors are right. All the remappings, like the pinks here are yellow. They used to be brown. Some of the ships that are like crimson color like that used to be blue, I think. Maybe red, I don't know.
Alizarin crimson. No, I don't want to use this version.
You could be using a different. I don't know. Not today. I gotta think about this.
Yes, you do. Scotty boy.
I like it.
You like it?
I like it.
He likes it.
Everybody go now.
You can what?
Just like it's over. Everybody goes.
Oh.
I'm gonna commit and I'm gonna hang up. I want to
Oh man.
eat something and I want to relax and watch TV. Get push. I go to bed early now.
What am I? You're bragging about that that Game Boy thing. Like
Yeah.
one of my favorite gifts is like it's a one of those laser measures, rangefinders, if you know what I mean,
I wouldn't mind having one of those too.
for like measuring. Well, usually it's used, I think, when you're like measuring a house, like you're measuring the square footage. I know it's used for that. But you could use it for whatever. You just point it at a wall, and it'll tell you the distance to whatever the laser hits, which I think is awesome.
Yeah, somebody. I'm gonna think I'm gonna take off these shadows from level 18. I'm gonna put something else in some of these, or so I don't know. Like maybe like one row is like shadowy figures, the next row is some kind of like pipes or something. I don't know. Just like so, the pattern like totally changes like every 4 beats.
It change this to Scott host.
I gotta think of something that's techie or creepy techie. I don't know. It always comes to me at like when I'm about to go to bed. All right, I'm out of here. Good night, everybody. I'm turning off the stream.
This is only a physical death, and it means nothing at all. Someday, I'll rise up again, like the spirit of the ninja empire that exists everywhere and survives.
Peace!